When this World War III is won, they will not give Barack Obama the victory because Barack Obama is not a person born of the Gentiles. He's of the black race. The Gentile was the only nation born out of the book of life, spoken of in Genesis chapter 6, 1-5. So they will give the victory to a person who was born out of Gentile, which came from the descendants of Alexander the Great. And that would be a person out of the Gentile, and it would be President George W. Bush to become the ruler of the world, not Barack Obama. They will not give him the victory or somebody else out there. God said the red horse will take peace from the earth. So I was born, the black horse came after the red horse. So Bush was president, and then I emerged on the scene, speaking to the people concerning this matter, that I was preparing the way for the return of Jesus Christ. So as President George W. Bush emerged once again, he would become the honorary president of World War III, not Barack Obama. Now, remember the name you are. UZ. All of these things were spoken of throughout Bible prophecy. You have to understand these. So I'm going to move this down because it's a secondary chart behind this, and they have to contend with it together. Move this down and allow the regular chart to reveal itself. I don't understand it, but all of this makes sense. All of this makes sense. Space shuttle. The space shuttle. To go back to the first part of Bible prophecy. I'm gonna sit up here. I'm gonna show you something. I want to show you something. That space shuttle. There, the space shuttle. How this came to be. Speaking of mystery F, give you some parts that you people don't even consider, which came from Genesis. Now, after Exodus, right in Exodus, you find Leviticus, you find Moses, you find Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Samuel, you'll find the Kings, you'll find Kings. I'll show you something here. Chronicle. Chronicles. I'll just show you something here. People never understand this here. You might think I'm just saying something, but Chronicles, you can go to Nehemiah, but it's something that people don't understand. I find throughout the history of all of these chapters, they have one thing in common. I'm not going to it right now. Well, let me go to part of it right now. and it tells you something about you are. You see, it all speaks about you are of the Chaldees. Now, let me show you something. Somewhere in these, either one of these, you'll see it, and it has a significance. Now, somehow in Ezekiel chapter 1, 3, 2, and 3, it tells you about Satan, Mystery Babylon. And it transcends into that Isaiah chapter 13. And I'm going to read this to you and just show you something, because I got to go back all the way through here and show you. Isaiah chapter 13 has something to do with the United States of America. Believe me or not. Chapter 13, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness, the noise of a multitude in the mountain, like as of a great people, a tremulous noise of the kingdoms of nations, gathered together the Lord of hosts, mustered and hosts of the battle. The same from a far country, tell you from the United States of America, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his nation to destroy the whole land. He telling you this is concerning about World War II, World War III, during the range of the space shuttle. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. He's sending the United States of America there and the United Nations. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man here shall melt, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pains and sorrow shall make whole of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that traveled. He tell you that in St. John chapter 16. He's gonna use nuclear weapons. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flame. The United States of America is going to use nuclear weapons on those people over there and burn their faces just like flame. They is not going to have mercy because they have democratized themselves. They're taking on the way of democracy, and this is not going to stop this evil man. It's not going to stop. We have to define it in a moment because God is going to bring this up on the United States of America. He's going to put so much pressure up on the United States of America until he's going to use a weapon of mass destruction against God's people. He's going to hate God's people, even though they do everything the United States of America requires. They're going to hate God because God is going to curse the United States land and everything here. And they ain't going to be at peace because out of everything they do and try to make them people, let them use their oil, and they put up in the embassies over there, God still is going to bring a sanction up. He's going to bring things upon the United States of America.